Archangel Michael says, "My child, today August 5th, I order you to open this now. Do not skip this. You are going to hear some good news, all because of what you did last time. You didn't know heaven was watching, but we were, and this is your reward, my beloved." The moment your finger paused to open this, a shift rippled in the spirit. Something unseen moved, like a quiet knock at heaven's door. A whisper reached the throne, and Michael turned toward you with a knowing smile, because you finally arrived. This isn't random, heaven has been waiting for this exact heartbeat. Your miracle is not approaching, it's already unfolding. Very soon you'll receive something that takes your breath for just a second, not in fear, but in divine awe. A surprise so warm, it moves through your bones, one that brings tears of joy, instead of worry. That's the level of blessing heaven prepared for you. And here's the hidden reason: last time you stayed, you opened, you didn't scroll past, and heaven remembered. Archangel Michael's voice is soft, but it shakes the skies, and today he is speaking only to you. Not your neighbor, not a stranger, just you. Something impossible to explain is about to enter your life, a sudden call, a chance encounter, a message that makes you reread it in disbelief. Yet it's real, because heaven is orchestrating it now, not someday now. Beloved, if you feel a spark in your heart as you read, that isn't imagination, that's confirmation. You were meant for this moment. Heaven is whispering that the shift has already started. Archangel Michael has seen every hidden tear, even the ones that never fell. He saw the long nights, you carried pain behind a brave face. He watched the moments you almost gave up, but kept holding on. And now the desert you've been walking is about to feel the rush of water. A release is coming, refreshment that doesn't make sense to logic, but makes perfect sense to heaven. God says, "My child, I never missed a single whisper of your heart. I remember the night you asked me for a sign. I remember the quiet promise under your breath, the silent prayers when no one else knew. I saw the ache you carried alone. Now I will show you proof that I always listened. What's coming carries the beauty only heaven can send. A door that once felt locked is about to swing open. And it's not just any door, it's the one you've been secretly hoping for, the opportunity, the love, the breakthrough you almost let go of. It waits on the other side of your yes." Archangel Michael says, "Trust me, I wouldn't ask you to stay, if heaven wasn't ready to deliver. You are not cursed, you are chosen. You are not abandoned, you are protected. You are not late, you are right on time. Delays are dissolving, alignment is here. And because you opened this, the energy around you has started to shift. Angels are preparing to celebrate you. Even those who doubted you will witness your rising, not because you fought, but because God fought for you." Archangel Michael says, "Heaven has already signed your victory. Walk into it. Take a deep breath, feel your chest loosen. This is not a random day, this is a spiritual appointment. That strange sensation in your chest is not fear, it's alignment. It's heaven pressing its signature onto your spirit." Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, I never left you. I shielded you from attacks you never saw. I felt your grief, and still carried you forward. Today I smile, because the extraordinary is about to enter your life. The miracle is not on the horizon, it's at your door. All you need to do is open in belief. You've been faithful with little. You endured seasons that felt heavy. But today the tables turn. God wasn't punishing you, He was preparing you, preparing your name to be spoken in places you didn't even know existed. And heaven just said your name. You've been rebuilt in silence. The battles that were meant to break you only proved your heart wouldn't quit. That's why you were chosen, not for perfection, but for your persistence. Beloved, the glow is coming back. Your eyes will carry light again. The weight you didn't realize you carried is lifting tonight. Your home is marked, your spirit is guarded, and your future is active with purpose. In the days to come, expect alignment everywhere. You'll think of someone and hear from them. A song will mirror your exact feelings. A random door will open, and peace will sweep in. That's not coincidence, that's heaven confirming. So walk forward as one who knows they are chosen, covered, and protected. This message isn't just a moment, it's a turning point. Let tonight be the night you quietly say, I receive, I surrender, I am light. And as you rest tonight, know this, the door to heaven in your life stays open, because you are loved, you are seen, and your time has come. Beloved, the heavens lean close as you read this. That presence you feel is not your imagination, it is divine alignment wrapping around you. Archangel Michael says, I've walked the hallways of your life. I've stood in the shadows, when you thought you were alone. Every tear you cried became a seed in the soil of heaven, and now the harvest is coming forth. You have waited, you have endured, and now the time has shifted in your favor. Your spirit can sense this shift, even if your mind hasn't caught up yet. This is the moment the story turns. The heaviness that clung to your shoulders for so long is lifting, and the lightness you're starting to feel is the proof. You are stepping out of a season of hiddenness, into a season of recognition, not recognition for ego, but recognition for destiny. Heaven has been waiting for this exact hour, to crown your persistence with divine reward. Archangel Michael whispers, Beloved, every sacrifice you thought went unnoticed, every time you chose integrity over shortcuts, every night you whispered prayers into your pillow, none of it was wasted. Heaven counted them all. Heaven recorded your faith. And now heaven moves on your behalf. This week will carry signs that what was once delayed is finally in motion. Unexpected favor, a message of kindness, or a door that seemed shut, will open as if it was always meant to. Breathe this in. You are standing in a spiritual corridor, where the past cannot follow. The guilt, the shame, the what-ifs, they do not have access here. Michael says, the chains of old pain are falling as you read this. You are lighter than you realize. And with this lightness comes clarity. You will know where to go, what to say, and which path to take. Confusion is breaking off your life tonight. There's a holy orchestration happening behind the scenes. Angels are moving through conversations, through opportunities, through the very air around you. Someone who will speak your name in favor has already been positioned. They may not even understand why they feel drawn to help you, but heaven does. Heaven has placed a whisper in their spirit, and that whisper has your name on it. And beloved, there's a part of you that wonders, could this really be for me? Could my life finally shift? Hear this clearly, yes. This message found you because it belongs to you. Michael says, I've defended your dreams in rooms you've never seen. I've shielded you from battles you didn't know were happening. And now finally, the doors are opening that no human hand can shut. You might notice small miracles first, the sudden calm when you wake up, the right words arriving in your heart before a difficult conversation, the subtle confirmation that you are not walking alone. Pay attention to these signs, they are the echoes of greater blessings approaching. Heaven never announces a breakthrough, without leaving footprints of peace before it arrives. And for the ache in your heart, for the one you miss, the one who crossed into heaven, they are closer than you think. That sudden warmth on your shoulder, the song that plays when you need it most, the gentle memory that surfaces without warning, these are not coincidences. Love this deep does not die, it transforms. Their love combined with heaven's promise, is moving around you like a shield. Archangel Michael leans close and says, this is the week your faith will see proof. This is the moment your soul has been prepared for. I need you to walk forward without fear. Speak light over your life. Declare that you are chosen, protected, and ready to receive. The energy around you is being cleansed. Old cycles are breaking. People and situations that no longer serve your purpose, will naturally fall away. Do not cling to what heaven is trying to release. As you let go, your hands open to receive the greater. That is the rhythm of divine exchange. Beloved, hear this. You are not stepping into a small blessing, you are stepping into overflow. The favor that is approaching your life, will not only bless you, it will ripple outward to touch your family, your friends, and even strangers who cross your path. The light you carry after this, will be undeniable. When you sleep tonight, expect your dreams to be filled with symbols, visions, and reassurance. This is heaven's way of sealing what has been spoken over you. And when you wake, do not rush. Sit in the stillness, and feel the difference in your spirit. Archangel Michael says, I am not leaving your side. I have marked your house with protection. No shadow, no curse, no plan of harm, can enter here. What has begun tonight is permanent. Take a deep breath now, inhale hope, exhale doubt. Inhale peace, release fear. Say it softly to your own heart, I am ready, I am chosen, I receive what heaven has for me. And as you whisper it, the ripple moves through the unseen realms. Your name shines brighter in the book of life. The next chapter of your story begins, one that will make you cry tears of joy, one that will remind the world and yourself, that divine timing is always perfect. And in the hearts of those who once overlooked your presence. Heaven is moving you into conversations, where your name is spoken with honor, not pity. Opportunities are being stirred in rooms you've never walked into, and yet your spirit is already there. Doors that were sealed shut for years, are beginning to shift, not because of effort, but because of divine timing. Archangel Michael says, your waiting season has prepared you for this, and nothing will be able to block what is coming next. The same places that overlooked you will be the ones that witness your rise. You are stepping into a time where the things that once felt heavy will begin to feel light. You'll wake up and realize the weight on your chest has lifted. You'll walk into rooms and feel a peace that doesn't make sense. You'll sense the angels near you in the smallest details, an unexpected smile, a breeze at the right moment, a sudden calm in your spirit. These are reminders that heaven is closer than it has ever been. The shift you've been waiting for is already happening, silently, beautifully, and fully aligned with your destiny. Michael leans closer in the spirit and whispers, "Do not let fear steal this moment. Do not let doubt convince you, it's too good to be true. This is the chapter heaven has been writing, while you were in the dark. This is where your prayers turn into proof. Your breakthrough is not just coming in one area, it is spilling into every corner of your life. The things that kept you awake at night will be resolved. The uncertainty that gripped your mind will be replaced with direction. Where there was lack, abundance will flow. Where there was isolation, connection will bloom. The ones who questioned you will have no choice but to witness the glow returning to your life. But this glow is not for them, it's for you. It's the reflection of God's light, breaking through the cracks of everything that tried to break you. This light will attract the right people, the right moments, and the right opportunities, because heaven is orchestrating it all. Archangel Michael says, "I have walked beside you through storms you thought would destroy you. I have shielded you when arrows were thrown in secret. And now I am guiding you into a season where joy will feel like home again. Even now heaven is arranging an encounter for you. Someone will speak a word, send a message, or give you news that will feel like it was written just for your soul. That will be your confirmation that this message was never random. It was divine appointment. Your life is entering a season of alignment, where everything you thought was lost will find its way back to you, in a form better than you imagined. The ache you've carried in your chest will turn into deep gratitude, the kind that makes tears fall, not from pain, but from relief. You will look around and realize, the very things you prayed for are standing in front of you. And you'll remember this moment, this quiet reading, this stillness in your spirit, and know it was the turning point. Heaven will remind you that it never left your side, not for a second. Even in the silence, God was moving pieces into place. Even in your exhaustion, the angels were working. And now the results of that unseen labor are about to become visible in your life. Michael says, "This is your release, this is your restoration. This is the moment where the weight you've carried begins to turn into wings. You will rise higher, not because you forced it, but because heaven lifted you." Take a deep breath, and feel the shift in your soul. Something inside you knows this is real, knows that your name is already being spoken in heaven with joy, knows that the pain you carried was not wasted. Every tear was a seed, and the harvest is finally here. Very soon you will be surrounded by signs, small and large, that confirm the promise. A message will arrive, a door will open, a sense of peace will cover you, in the middle of what used to bring anxiety. That is heaven saying, "It's done, it's yours. Step into it." The people who once questioned your faith will see the results of it. The moments that once felt like endings will be revealed as beginnings. And the love you thought you lost will return in a form that feels safer, truer, and divinely protected. Archangel Michael reminds you now, do not shrink, do not second-guess this blessing. Receive it fully, walk in it boldly. Your heart has been prepared for this, and your life is ready to bloom, in ways you've only dreamed of. This is your moment, this is your season, this is your divine confirmation, that everything you went through was leading to this opening in the heavens, this shift in your spirit, this wave of favor, that will follow you from now on. Your story is not only continuing, it is rising into the chapter you were always meant to live. And doubt, but your soul is louder now. Your spirit has learned to recognize truth, and the truth is this. You were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. Every delay was divine, every detour was protection, and every silent night, where you thought no one cared, was a night heaven leaned in closer to watch over you. Archangel Michael says, even in your quietest cries we heard you. Even in your smallest prayers, you shook the heavens. Something extraordinary is about to unfold, and it's not just a single blessing, it's a wave. One blessing will unlock another, and then another, like dominoes of light falling perfectly in your favor. You're stepping into a sequence of breakthroughs, and you won't even realize how much weight you've been carrying, until you finally feel light. That's what this season is, release. Release from fear, release from shame, release from the old story you kept replaying in your head. Michael leans closer and whispers, do you feel that? That's your spirit expanding. That's your heart preparing to receive what it thought was impossible. You may start noticing small shifts first, unexpected laughter, deep breaths that feel like freedom, a sudden calm in situations that used to stress you. That's how heaven works, quietly, then suddenly. And the suddenly is coming. Your phone may ring with news that seems like a dream. An opportunity you thought was gone will circle back around. A conversation you didn't expect will open the exact door you prayed for. You'll start to feel like life itself is conspiring in your favor, because it is. This isn't luck, this isn't random, this is the reward for your endurance, your faith, and your refusal to let darkness win. And as this new energy flows in, watch what falls away. Old habits, old fears, old connections that drained your soul, they can't survive in this light. Heaven is doing spring cleaning in your life. Archangel Michael says, let them go. Don't chase what's falling. Don't hold on to what's heavy. Everything leaving is making room for something greater. Soon you will stand in a moment where your only response will be tears of gratitude. Not because you begged for it, but because you finally surrendered enough to receive it. And in that moment, you'll hear the quietest whisper from heaven, saying, see, I never left, I never stopped working for you. You are going to notice how even the air around you feels different. Your mornings will start brighter, your nights calmer. The thoughts that once screamed with worry will begin to soften. This is the sign of spiritual alignment. This is the proof that your angels are near. Archangel Michael has been assigned to your path in this season for a reason, to guide you into a chapter that no one can sabotage, not even your own doubts. The people who underestimated you will be the same people who witness your rise, but this rise isn't loud or prideful, it's holy, it's graceful, it's the kind of success and peace that only heaven can offer. Michael says, you won't need to explain yourself, your glow will speak, your peace will speak, your life will testify. Someone connected to you will soon feel compelled to bless you, in a way that feels almost surreal. They won't fully understand why they're doing it, but heaven will. This is the fulfillment of promises you whispered in your most private moments. The kind of help and love that arrives without you asking, that's the signature of heaven. Even now the shift is happening. If you close your eyes and breathe deeply you might feel it, a lightness in your chest, a warmth in your spirit. That's heaven touching your life, that's the confirmation that the message you just opened isn't just words, it's a spiritual transaction. Archangel Michael says, hold on to this peace, walk into the next few days expecting good news, expecting alignment, expecting the sudden lift of burdens. What's coming is personal, precise, and perfect for your soul. And when it arrives, you'll remember this exact moment. You'll remember that you didn't skip, that you chose to open, that you chose to believe. That decision, as small as it seemed, has rewritten your path. The skies are opening over you now, your angels are in position. The flow of blessings that was once delayed has been released. In ways you can't predict, and through people you can't yet see, heaven is delivering proof that you were always loved, always chosen, always protected. This is your confirmation, this is your season, this is the turning point your soul has been waiting for. Watch how fast the light spreads through your life, watch how it touches not just you, but everyone connected to you. Your peace will be contagious, your joy undeniable, and your blessings unshakable. And as Archangel Michael stands guard, the message is clear. It is done, your life is about to look like the prayers you thought were too big to ask. The waiting is over, walk forward now beloved and receive it all. You stayed, you listened, you opened your heart to the very thing your soul has been craving, and that is why everything is about to change for you. Michael says, beloved, because you chose to stay in this light, you have shifted your destiny. What was once delayed is now accelerating, what was once locked is now opening, and the things that tried to hold you down have lost all power. The shift may begin quietly, a phone call that feels different, a message that warms your heart, a sudden wave of clarity that makes you see why everything happened the way it did. Heaven doesn't always announce blessings with trumpets, sometimes it comes as a gentle nudge, a soft whisper, a moment that makes your whole body exhale and say, this is it, this is the turn I've been waiting for. You're entering a season where even your silence will speak, your presence will command peace. People will look at you and feel inspired without knowing why, and those who counted you out will wonder how you rose again, not realizing that heaven was always holding you up. You are walking into a divine reversal, where you were overlooked you will be seen, where you were rejected you will be chosen, where doors were slammed shut windows of opportunity are now swinging wide open. Michael says, don't doubt what you feel right now, this is real. The warmth in your chest, the lightness in your soul, it's heaven's confirmation. You've just been handed a spiritual key, and it unlocks the chapter you've been praying for. Beloved, you've cried in secret for things no one knows about, and now your tears are being turned into triumph. The same places that broke your heart will become the places of your blessing, the same people who underestimated you will have to witness your elevation. You will notice this shift in unexpected ways. Small signs will appear first, a song that speaks your heart, a stranger's kind word, a sudden sense that you're not walking alone. These are your confirmations that the angels are close. Michael walks with you into rooms, where your name is being whispered with favor. He is already clearing paths you cannot see yet, and soon you'll realize that every no you faced was just making room for heaven's yes. And there's more, someone who once overlooked you is about to notice you again, and this time they will see the glow they couldn't recognize before. But by then your heart will be so full of peace, that their approval won't even matter. You've outgrown needing validation from anyone but heaven, your soul has risen higher, your spirit is untouchable, and your energy now carries a frequency that only blessings can follow. Michael says, "Beloved, do not shrink yourself for anyone, do not apologize for the light you carry. It is this light that will guide others out of their darkness, it is this light that will draw the right people, the right opportunities, the right miracles into your life. You are not just surviving anymore, you are thriving. You are not just waiting, you are walking in alignment with divine timing. Soon your reality will begin to reflect the internal shift you feel right now, doors will open without knocking, opportunities will come without chasing, help will arrive without asking. This is the power of spiritual alignment. You are finally moving in rhythm with heaven. And when the breakthrough arrives, it will be undeniable. You'll feel it in your bones, in your breath, in the way the world around you suddenly feels softer, brighter, more alive. This is what happens when the weight lifts, when the chains fall, when heaven says, "Now." Stay aware this week. Your name is traveling in rooms you haven't stepped into yet, your face is appearing in thoughts and hearts that are aligned with your purpose, and your spirit is already celebrating a victory that your eyes are about to see. Michael leans closer and says, "Keep walking in this trust, don't rush, don't fear, don't look back. Everything you've lost is being replaced with something better, purer, stronger. The chapter you're stepping into carries restoration, abundance, and a joy that will surprise even you. So breathe deeply, take in this moment, know that you are protected, guided, and deeply loved. Your story is far from over, and the next pages will read like a miracle in motion. Stay open, stay present, stay in this light, because heaven has already moved on your behalf, and your life will never be the same. And covering you in a shield of light, that no darkness can penetrate. You may not see it, but your spirit feels it, the subtle warmth on your shoulders, the ease in your chest, the sudden knowing that you are safe. This is what it feels like when heaven draws near. Michael is not in a rush, because the final part of this message is meant to settle, to take root deep inside you, where fear once lived. Heaven says, the next chapter of your life is already opening. You don't need to push, you only need to step through. Those delays that made you question yourself were never denials, they were divine timing, preparing the path so that when the blessing arrived, you would be ready to hold it, without losing yourself. You are ready now, your energy has shifted, your aura carries peace instead of panic, hope instead of heaviness, and the universe will respond to that light, like flowers to the sun. Archangel Michael leans close and whispers, "Watch how quickly things align now, watch how fast doors open, watch how the people meant for your life find you without struggle. You are in a new frequency, beloved, this is the frequency of favor, this is the vibration of answered prayers. In the days to come, you may notice how certain situations simply fall away. Some people may quietly exit your life. Do not chase them, their chapter in your story is complete, and the space they leave behind is being filled with something far more aligned, something that feeds your soul instead of draining it. Michael says, release without regret, trust without fear, receive without guilt. You are about to experience what it feels like to be carried, instead of always carrying. For so long you've held everything on your own, the worry, the weight, the wondering if life would ever feel different. Heaven saw it all, every silent night, every brave smile, every moment you chose faith over fear. And now the return is coming, not just as a single blessing, but as a flow. One good thing after another, like waves touching the shore. Your spirit will notice first, a strange calm in situations that once made you anxious, a sudden idea that feels like it came from nowhere, a door opening before you even knock. These are signs that the shift is real, that the message you receive today has already begun its work. Michael says, do not second-guess this, do not doubt what you feel, you are in alignment now, and what is aligned cannot be taken. There is someone thinking of you already, someone chosen to play a role in this next chapter. Heaven has whispered your name into the right heart, and soon they will act without even knowing why. A message, a gift, a gesture that feels like an echo of your prayers. And when it happens, pause, remember this moment, know that nothing is random when heaven moves. You are also stepping into a season of clarity. Decisions that felt heavy will suddenly become simple, questions that haunted you will be answered without struggle. And the inner chaos that once made it hard to trust yourself, will be replaced with peace. This is the evidence of spiritual alignment, this is the reward for not skipping, for choosing to stay, for letting your soul be touched by truth instead of fear. Michael stands behind you now, wings spread wide shielding you as your path glows brighter. He says, I will walk with you into every room, I will stand guard over every opportunity, I will whisper your name into every right ear. Your story is not just turning, it is rising. Beloved, prepare yourself emotionally for joy, because it is coming in doses so strong it will catch you off guard. The laughter will be real this time, the love will be safe, the abundance will feel almost unreal, and yet you will know deep down it was always meant for you. This is your season of restoration, the pieces of your life that once felt scattered are coming together in perfect timing. The things you thought you lost will return in new and better forms. Even the dreams you buried because they felt impossible, heaven is breathing life into them again. Before Michael steps back into the unseen, he leaves you with one last whisper, you are ready, you are chosen, walk gently but boldly into what is yours. The world is about to see the light heaven always saw in you. And in the quiet after that whisper, something settles in your soul, a certainty that no matter what comes next, you are held, guided, and already victorious. The message has done its work, the shift is complete, the miracle is already on its way. And that version is about to step into spaces that once felt impossible. Archangel Michael says, this is the season where your name will be spoken with favor, where doors will open without you knocking, where the very air around you will feel lighter, because your spirit has been lifted. You'll notice the shift first in how you carry yourself, your walk will feel different, your smile will reach deeper. People around you will pause and wonder what changed, and you may not even have the words to explain it. But heaven will know, because heaven authored this glow. The heaviness that once followed you has been replaced with lightness, the doubt that whispered in your ear has been silenced, the fear that tried to hold you hostage has lost its grip. And now, beloved, something beautiful is unfolding. You are stepping into a divine rhythm, where life doesn't feel like constant survival anymore, but like alignment. A call will come, a message will arrive, someone will speak your name with kindness, in a room you haven't entered yet. Opportunities you thought were gone will suddenly appear, as if they had been waiting for you all along. Archangel Michael leans close again and says, "The waiting was not wasted, every tear, every late night, every moment you almost gave up, it all built the strength that is now carrying you into this miracle." This next chapter is not just about what you receive, it's about who you've become, and who you've become is unstoppable. You are going to see proof of this faster than you think. Small signs first, a stranger smiles at you in a way that feels like recognition, a number repeats itself everywhere you look, a random phrase touches your heart so deeply, that it feels like heaven speaking directly to you. Those are not accidents, they are confirmations. Heaven is saying, "We see you, we are here, keep walking." The breakthrough will come like morning sunlight, through a cracked window, gentle but undeniable. It will warm the cold places in your spirit, and remind you that no season lasts forever. The storms you survived were not meant to destroy you, they were meant to reveal you. And now the world will see the version of you, that heaven always knew was there. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear the sudden changes, do not cling to the familiar out of habit." When the miracle arrives, it may ask you to step into the unknown, but remember, I am already there, clearing the path, preparing the way, removing the obstacles you cannot see. You are safe in this shift, you are carried in this transformation. In the coming days, you will feel nudges, divine whispers, guiding you toward calls to make, steps to take, and choices that once felt scary, but now feel right. Trust those nudges, they are heaven's instructions. You don't need to know the entire plan to take the next step, faith will fill the spaces where details are missing. There will also be moments where gratitude overtakes you unexpectedly. You might be washing dishes, walking outside, or lying in bed, and suddenly your chest will swell with joy so pure, it brings tears to your eyes. That is your soul adjusting to its new frequency, that is peace taking root, that is the evidence that what was spoken over you is real and alive. And yes, the good news is closer than ever. Someone will reach out, something will arrive, a shift will occur that you cannot mistake. And when it does, you will look back on this exact moment and realize that this message was not just words, it was a prophecy. You didn't stumble here, you were sent here. Michael whispers, the universe is bending in your favor now. Angels are arranging the details, God has signed off on the blessings that are making their way to you, and nothing, no delay, no doubt, no human interference, can stop what is already in motion. So walk forward now, with your head high and your heart open. You are no longer carrying the old weight, you are no longer the version of yourself that had to beg for love, for peace, for clarity. You are stepping into a season where these things meet you naturally, because you are finally aligned with what was always yours. Beloved, let your next days be softer, let joy surprise you, let the miracle arrive without forcing it. And when it does, pause, breathe, and remember you didn't skip, you stayed, you received, and because of that, everything is now unfolding exactly as heaven intended. Archangel Michael is smiling even now, wings outstretched in quiet triumph, watching as your life begins to bloom in ways that will leave everyone around you in awe. The light around you is not temporary, it's a permanent mark of this divine encounter. Carry it with you, and watch as the world responds in kind. For this, you are ready to live the life heaven has been holding for you. From this day on, every step you take will feel lighter, every breath will carry freedom, and every moment will feel like an unfolding promise. You'll notice small things first, a sudden peace in your chest, a smile that rises without reason, a warmth in your spirit that makes you pause. That is heaven confirming that the shift has already happened, that is Archangel Michael standing beside you, ensuring that no shadow dares to reclaim your light. Heaven wants you to understand this, your waiting was not wasted, your tears were not ignored. Every silent night, every lonely prayer, every time you questioned if it was even worth it, those were the seeds. And now, beloved, the harvest is here. You are about to witness what it feels like to be loved loudly by heaven, to be chosen without question, to be carried without condition. Michael says, do you feel it, that tug in your chest, that relief in your bones, that weight leaving your spirit? That's the evidence that you are finally stepping into alignment. You are not just surviving anymore, you are living, you are thriving, and soon you will be celebrating. There is someone thinking of you right now, someone you haven't even spoken to yet, and their spirit is being stirred in your favor. Opportunities are being arranged in rooms your feet haven't entered, conversations are happening that will bless your name, without your presence. This is the orchestration of heaven, the divine choreography that works silently and then suddenly. And when it happens, when that call comes, when that door opens, you'll know it wasn't coincidence, it was covenant. Beloved, Archangel Michael is not leaving your side, he is walking ahead of you now, sword in hand clearing unseen paths, cutting away the remnants of fear that once followed you. The very energy that tried to hold you down is now bowing to the light you carry. Your frequency is different, your aura is different. You are carrying the glow of someone who has been seen, chosen, and secured by heaven. This glow will attract blessings faster than you could ever chase them. And yes, you will cry, but not from sorrow. These will be the tears of release, of gratitude, of seeing that all the pain was worth it, because it led to this. You'll look back and realize that the delays were divine, the no's were actually protection, the endings were just secret beginnings. Every moment that felt like loss was preparing the foundation, for this season of gain. Michael says, lift your head now, look forward, nothing behind you can compare to what's ahead, and nothing ahead of you can be stopped, because heaven has stamped it with approval. In the coming days expect signs, expect patterns that repeat, numbers, names, songs, small nudges that remind you this is real. Expect people to show up unexpectedly, with words that sound like answers to prayers you never said out loud. Expect doors to open without knocking, and solutions to appear without striving. Expect peace to feel natural, not forced. These are your confirmations that the miracle is not approaching, it has already arrived. You will notice your energy shift with each sunrise, mornings will feel like promises, nights will feel like safe havens. Even your rest will be different, because your soul knows it is protected. Archangel Michael will visit your dreams, not always in form, but in feeling, leaving you with a warmth that tells you, I am here, and I am not leaving. Heaven wants you to lean into this presence, to trust it like you never have before, because this is the season where belief turns into tangible blessings. And when the moment comes, because it will, when the phone rings, when the email arrives, when the door opens and the good news finally lands in your hands, pause for a second. Let it sink in, let your soul recognize that this is the moment you were prepared for. Let it wash over you like sunrise after a long night. Smile softly, breathe deeply, and whisper the truth your heart has always known, I was never forgotten, I was never forsaken, I was always loved. Beloved, carry this message like a treasure, keep it close, let it echo louder than fear, louder than doubt, louder than the voices that once made you feel small. You are walking into your inheritance now, into your divine alignment, into your supernatural upgrade. Everything that enters your life from this point will reflect the light you carry, the faith you've held, and the love heaven has always had for you. Michael says, go forward now, walk as the miracle, live as the proof, love as if you've never been hurt, because heaven has rewritten your story. And every step you take from here is guided, guarded, and graced. You are ready, your life is ready, the blessing is ready, step into it. And as this sacred message settles into the deepest part of your spirit, feel the final wave of light surround you. It is done, it is sealed, it is yours. Amen.